Disgusting.
Ah!
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, a lot of things just came in. I got text messages. Hi. Yeah. A lot of things just happened just now.
Hi, baby boo. Yeah, I was like, hi, guys. What's happening? Just living life, just putting on lipstick as one does. This one's gonna color change. I love it. It's maybe my thing that I'll talk about at the end, but you'll see. It's clear, but it will turn into a pink.
I'm very excited to see that.
Yay! There's a little tingle, like a cherry tingle. What's happening?
Oh, a chingle? Is that what a cherry tingle? That's what we're calling it now? Okay, great.
Mm-hmm. A cherry tingle is a chingle.
Nothing's happening. This is like 5-minute makeup. So I was last minute decided to put makeup on because I was like, I'm not gonna wear makeup. And then I saw myself and I was like, I'm gonna wear makeup. So
well, I also put 5-minute makeup on, and I also obviously burned myself using a curling iron the other day, and that's what that horrible scar is. But yeah, no, here I am. This is a little natty beat. So like, what are you wearing? What's your 5-minute makeup?
I have on some Glossier concealer, which means it's not really concealer at all. It's almost flesh tone, right? So it just makes it so that it's not dark.
Okay.
It's just not dark. Like it's not lighter. It's just not
dark.
And so that made a huge difference. And then I did like a wisp of a wing, like didn't even connect it all the way. Just like gave us an Lino, just like a little bit out the side. Yeah. And then I have on eyeliner on the bottom in here.
Okay.
And then mascara.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't do anything, but it. Do you see? You look at the little bit you can see, just the smallest amount of lashes. And then I filled in my brows, and then I put on a Glossier lip balm. It's a balm with color in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Nice.
What'd you do?
Well, I started off with a NARS BB cream, kind of like a skin tint. And then over that, I put the More Pacific CC cream. And then I used two concealers. I did a color correction NARS creamy concealer in mustard and, custard. And what's the other one called? I always get it confused. I was supposed to say mustard and custard, but wouldn't it be funny if it was? I wish it was. So, and then I have powder over it all. Then I have a little Mario contour, a little blended Mario blush, and then eyebrow and mascara. But that's it. And my lip. But here's the thing. Like, I have no eyeliner on.
But you have those like amazing eyelashes, so it completely like you don't need the eyeliner.
I love you. I need more skin stuff because of you don't need as much skin stuff as I have. Like you're using one under eye concealer that is basically your skin tone, you say, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'm wearing a color corrector in like a pink red tone, and then on top of that, my concealer, which is like a whiter color than my face.
Yeah, so I almost have none left, as you can see.
Love it.
And it's Glossier. But also, hey, you guys, this is a little public service announcement before we get started in 30 seconds, is that I'm no longer doing super chats because I did the math and the math wasn't mathing. So I would like, if you want to do a tip, to do Venmo or PayPal or, the information that's scrolling along the bottom of your screen. Please do that instead. It gives a more accurate idea of it. I did the math and I was like, 30% is a lot for you to be taking. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. That's too much,
Hey guys, welcome to Say What? My name is Waht.
I'm Chris.
And this is Say What with Juan Chris. Hello. We want to thank those of you guys who are in the room today watching us live. We also want to thank those of you who are on that replay gang. Don't forget to hashtag replay gang in the comment section. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All right, so let's get started. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot on the docket, a lot of like stuff. Okay, here's the truth. We could talk about the Met Gala forever. So I was thinking, Kristen, you tell me what you think, that we should go with some of the news stuff first and then just like settle into the Met Gala.
I mean, I really can only, I only need to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like, so.
Okay. Then let's do that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj and all of her nonsense that's happening right now. It's like a layered burrito of stuff that's happening with Nicki Minaj. So number one, in the news, let me put up a picture of them just, because I'm a professional YouTuber. So, I got to throw a picture across the screen to let y'all know that I'm professional. Okay. So Nicki Minaj is married to this man named Kenneth Petty. And apparently Petty is like a bad boy or was a bad boy or whatnot. She's known him since she's like 17 years old. And I guess, then she got famous and then married him later on. So anyways, the first thing in the news is that he was convicted of, I believe, statutory rape. Or let me just say sexual assault because I don't exactly know what kind it is. But sexual assault with his girlfriend from his teenage years. So she was 16, he was 15. And charges were brought up against him. And Nicki and him are now allegedly bullying the woman, because now they're no longer 16, right? They're 38 now. Has been bullying the woman into recanting her statements and trying to pay her off through other means and other people. And it's like Nicki is standing behind him 100%. And so this idea that like she is trying to pay the woman to recant, and it's like this woman can't recant. Like even if whatever the woman would just like whatever they got through to the person, if this woman were to recant, like she could get in trouble for lying. So it's like it's a lot that they're asking her to do. Then Nicki has made comments online, Twitter specifically, saying that she's not going to get vaccinated. I think the thing is that she didn't attend the VMAs and she didn't attend the Met Gala. And so she made comments when people were asking her why. And she's like, because to go to those things, you have to be vaccinated. And I'm not going to get vaccinated because my cousin's friend in Trinidad, the penis stopped working after they got their COVID vaccination. And they were due to get married. And not only did the penis not work now, the wife was like, oh, your penis doesn't work? I don't want this wedding anymore. Nicki Minaj put this on Twitter and it blew up. She said some other things, but Chris, I've been talking for a while. What do you say about this situation?
She just should have never said anything if that's how she felt, because the truth of the matter is she's not the only one to feel that way in the hip hop world. Like Offset has said that he has been, against the vaccine, and other men too have said, different things. And so at first point, I'm like, well, I don't want to just attack her in some villainous way. She's not the first person to say something, but I mean, Nicki, and this has been a problem. Not a problem. I love Nicki Minaj, but she just sometimes just like does too much and it gets her in trouble, right? Like, now listen, so what I guess I want to say is I want Nicki Minaj to act like a superstar, the best female rapper in the world. Okay. That's how I want her to act, because I truly think she is. Now, here's the thing. She also sees herself in that way, but she acts sometimes like she thinks she's beneath it or doesn't remember who she is, you know, like, or doesn't have an accurate perception in how she should behave in that, because she is at such a high level on so many things. You know, I think that it's just it's just crazy in her position to give any sort of advice on the subject or to like relay that, you know, situation. And it's like, seems like a private family matter anyway. And everything about her now, like, you know, father of her child / husband, and like the sexual assault, like that's obviously just horrible. And it's just really, it's hard to be a Nicki fan when she just unfortunately makes a bunch of bad decisions, and you just like just want to like live in Queen Radio and how cute your son is and how great your bars are and how you really are like such an amazing rapper. And I just wish you could just not have any other things happen. But that's just coming from a true fan, you know?
Yeah. You're right. I am very shocked that she does not realize that her voice echoes, and that when she makes statements that could possibly be detrimental to a lot of people who follow her, she's like, oh, I have an opinion. And I'm like, yeah, but whatever, this is what happens when you become a celebrity. Your opinions sway public opinion. So you have to make sure that if you're putting your opinion out there, that you are going to be okay with the reaction of it. And she has just gone on a tirade, really, to everyone who has said, you know, Nicki, you shouldn't say this, and blah, blah, blah. And like has come back with even more craziness of like saying that Drake got vaccinated, and he still got COVID. Which, I mean, I saw the tweet. Now, I didn't see it on Twitter. So some part of me is like, is this real? Did somebody just like doctor this and just throw it out there? Because there's so many screen captures of her tweets that someone just like made that up. Because that sounds like something that if I were Drake, her friend, I'd be like, girl, don't talk about me. Like, no, we cool. You got my number. We're in each other's phones. You do not need to tweet anything about anything I told you ever. And so it was just kind of like all this stuff, like she's just arguing with Pierce, and then like Pierce Morgan she's arguing with, and then I think, what's his name? Name starts with a T, I don't know, you know, like Tulsin Abraham or whatever the Fox News guy name is, I can't remember his name, but he unknown like white supremacist.
Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, that guy, Tucker. I knew it was some like Tyson
like,
two last names or whatever. He was like, I don't know if he defended her, but she basically, I think he kind of did. And she jumped on that and was like, yeah, he agrees with me. And all of her fans were like, he's a white supremacist. So if he agrees with you, he's not the best.
Yeah. And Candace Owens, like, you know, agreed with her. And like, you know, just Tommy Lauren agreed with her, you know, like, I mean, there's been a lot of like craziness, like and I wanted to bring up two things. Remind me of, remember when Oprah got sued by the meat industry for like, because she said she wasn't going to eat meat because of mad cow disease. And that's just an example of just like not knowing how influential and how, I mean, not the Nicki's Oprah, absolutely not. The Oprah thing is much bigger, okay? But like, your opinion sways people to a degree. Like Kylie said she stopped using Snapchat or something and it was like lost $1 billion or whatever. Like, I'm not saying people should be like, you know, held like monetarily liable for it. But in this situation, what she's saying is so dumb. It's misinformation. It's also just like obvious, like hearsay. Like it literally sounds like I have a friend who has like a half brother and the half brother one time traveled with the person. You're just like, oh my God, you know, and it's at the same time, it's like, Nicki, you literally have a baby at home. You literally could just be like, you guys, I know the VMAs and like Met Gala is a thing, but I'll be honest, like I lived my whole life doing that. And I have the cutest, sweetest little baby. I just want to stay with my baby. I don't care. I'll make music for you. Like, don't worry, I'll come back. But like, she literally doesn't say anything if she doesn't want to, you know, like you just have to make smart decisions. And I'm not saying that like you should like hold your opinions to yourself, but if she wants to, you know, quote unquote die on that hill, I mean, Nicki, then do it. But like it's just dumb. It's a dumb move, I guess. I would tell anyone it's a dumb move if I like them.
Yeah, it is. Also, Trinidad, the like country, Trinidad Tobago, they have been like they've interviewed people, including, I guess, her like cousins, whatever, and then done research, because it's an entire island of people that they are trying to get vaccinated. And one of a superstar from this country, from, you know, whose origins from this country, I'm pretty sure, like Barbados, you know, Trinidad is ready to give Nicki the keys to the island. You know what I'm saying? And so now, because an international spokesperson who claims their country as their own is speaking out and saying, you don't get this vaccine, because specifically my cousin in Trinidad, which is like, it was detrimental. And so they had to do like counter, like publicity. Councilmen had to get together and get doctors together to like see if there was any kind of evidence to prove that what she claimed happened could have possibly happened. Literally, people are in Belize. There are like people protesting in my dad's town for not wanting to get vaccinated. So it's like a big topic in, you know, these countries where people are not getting vaccinated. And like for her to it was just irresponsible. It was just irresponsible. And like, she's not seeing how irresponsible it was, like from a celebrity standpoint. And that's the part that's frustrating. Like, I wish she would have just said, you know what, you guys, my opinions are my opinions. Please take them with a grain of salt. I didn't mean to sway anybody's opinions, but that's just how I feel. And then keep it moving. So,
yeah, but she didn't. So
she doubled down, and it was just like unfortunate. Okay, so the next thing we are going to talk about is Taco Bell. I don't have a picture for it, but I thought it was funny. Taco Bell now is like piloting a subscription with an app. So if you pay, like, I think the subscriptions are $5 to $10 a month. And they're piloting only in Tucson, Arizona.
What's happening?
So if the subscription means you pay a certain amount a month, and you just get discounts when you go to Taco Bell to order things, and you get like, I think, one taco a week. Like, you could just roll up and be like, I'd like my free taco, please. And they'd give you the free taco. But like anything else you purchase, you get at a discount.
Wait. That's not the business. No. I mean, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. But I'll tell you right now, if I could get like a free chalupa or a free even burrito supreme, or like if they would make me a Mexican pizza, oh my God, like. But you know what? I also like a Crunch Wrap Supreme. So if it was one of those four things, or a gordita. If it was a gordita, a chalupa, a burrito supreme, a Crunch Wrap Supreme, or Mexican pizza that they would offer just once. Can
I tell you which ones they are?
Okay.
About 20 participating restaurants in Tucson, Arizona, customers can pay $5 to $10 a month for a Taco Lovers Pass, which gives a subscriber one taco a day for 30 days. Okay. The variety of tacos included are soft taco, spicy potato soft taco, crunchy tacos, and it's Dorito tacos.
I don't need a taco a day. I just want like one burrito a week. If you told me that I could pay $5 a month and have one burrito a week, and I won't have a burrito a week, but if I had a burrito twice, 2 burritos a month, you would actually, well, I don't know who'd be making money or not, but the truth of the matter is we'd both be happy. Now, here's the thing. Do I know it's disgusting as a food? Of course I do. I'm not crazy. I'm quite smart. I get it. It's disgusting. Now, let me tell you, truth, authenticity, always. It is one of those things for me. I grew up eating it. My loves. It is my favorite fast food of all time. It is the pinnacle of like when I'm feeling my most in need, either because I'm sick or drunk or hungover or Vegas or sad or name it. There's nothing, it's there. And I mean, also it's a Orange County, by the way. It started in Orange County. So I do get a little bit like, oh, like Sublime or ska music, like, oh, that's me and them, you know, like me, No Doubt, and Taco Bell. But Disneyland. But like I love it. No, I love it so much.
I miss the Mexican pizza. Like, I just don't understand, like,
why it's not there.
It is like crunchy and small and like a little over $1, just like the perfect little snacky snack of the disgusting fast food thing that you want. And I always thought it was super rude that it was called a Mexican pizza, because I'm like, this is rude. This is not Mexican food. And therefore, how is this Mexican pizza? However, if I couldn't call it anything else in order to get them to give it to me, so I had to call it a Mexican pizza. I fucking hate the name though. I hate it so much. It's offensive to me. It's offensive. But it's so good. In black. Who is this person? I just had Taco Bell today. Should have held out for the subscription. Only if you're in Tucson.
Dude.
But so
wait, whoa. Have you had have you had a Crunch Wrap Supreme?
No, but let me tell you why. Because by the time you get it home, it's no longer crunch so if I did get it, I would have to eat it immediately.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's happening?
No, not on Friday. We're not getting Taco Bell. We're doing dumplings. There's a place in South Coast Plaza, and you've been dying to take me to South Coast Plaza that has dumplings. And I was going to suggest this to you, but then I was like, maybe she doesn't like Asian food. I don't know, but you do like Panda Express, so maybe there's something like that.
Okay, first of all, when you say I like Panda Express, you are the one that has so much Panda Express. Your bananas.
Listen, I'm not saying you love more Panda Express more than me. I'm saying you have had Panda Express.
I have had Panda Express. Now, just in my life, honey, I'm a pick up sticks girl. I pick up the sticks. The sticks are. You never had pick. You never picked up any of the sticks, Waht?
Not with you.
Oh, you've had it. You've picked up sticks, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The house special, if you pick up that house special chicken out of the sticks, oh, I know the house special chicken. Okay, so by the way, comment if you know what we're talking about. I don't know if pick up sticks is only like a Southern California thing, but I mean, like, it feels like it goes like this, like in the chain restaurants of like Asian food. It's like, and this is all of its horrible infusion and Americanized. We all know this. Cup us. We see me talk about, we're like, no, it's not Mexican food, even though because it's Mexican pizza. But anyway, going back, it's like we get the lettuce raw. Oh, PF Chang's, then Pick Up Sticks, and then Panda Express. All P words. There's something with that P that makes people think of like Chinese.
I hate. What's the first thing you said? PF Chang's. I don't like it. Yeah, I do. I don't. I've been there one time and I was upset. I was like, I would rather be at the mom and pop Chinese food store than here. Yeah, I didn't like it. However, there's 2 places in South Coast Plaza that I would love to visit in lieu of Taco Bell. But yeah. So anyways, let's move on to the next thing. The next topic I want to is this man right here set up his own suicide so that his son could get $10 million of life insurance. So backstory is, this guy's a lawyer, and he, a couple months ago, worked with some gentleman and for like a speeding ticket. And then fast forward to recently, he had a plan, hired that person to help him commit suicide. And making it thus so that his son, his younger son, the only surviving member of their family, would have gotten $10 million in life insurance. The reason why is because his husband and his wife and his other son died mysteriously.
It's even worse, Waht. There's even more. Ready for this?
Oh, yeah, go.
Before the wife and the son were found dead, the son had killed a woman in a boating accident, much like Kevin O'Leary's wife has, that like she was just cleared of like having been intoxicated. But the child, that son that was dead, killed a person in a boating accident and was never given a DUI test. And the thought process is his father his grandfather, his father's father, and his great-grandfather, his father's father have all held the exact same position that is a high-ranking litigious lawyer position in like the district that they live. And so this incredibly powerful, influential family has like had this situation. Now, Alex Murdaugh, by the way, that's his name, who's the person that Waz talked about, who set up his own suicide. He is in this law firm, honey, and he just said that he's going to go to rehab and quit the law firm. Why? Because the law firm started to investigate and he was embezzling millions. So then he comes out after. So fast forward to the story. So now he comes in. He's now seen his wife dead. His child's dead. He is being investigated for millions. He hires someone that he once represented to kill him in order to bypass a suicide clause for a $10 million, like Wah said, insurance policy for his remaining son, both these men are also, maybe involved in the death of their mother/wife and son/brother. So that's also happening. Or those people were killed by someone involved in the case of the person that died in the boat. Literally, it's a list of people that these people, like, there's so many things. So then the person, Alex Murdaugh, by the way, of course, hires that person, like, he fakes having a car problem. The person comes, shoots him in the head. Alex has a superficial wound, calls his brother. The brother calls 911. Alex, of course, is like in the hospital now. His lawyers starts to release statements. Oh, we don't want you guys to, have to spend money investigating a fake crime. So he came forth and said that he, in fact, hired this person, but then puts the blame on the other person, going, Alex Murdaugh, in fact, has been an opioid user for many, many years and has been taken advantage of, in this case, by someone. It's like, no, he wasn't taken advantage of by someone. He paid someone to have a beneficiary, his son, get 10 million. That a meth head / former client, like, what does that person get in trying to kill you besides the $10,000, whatever you paid them? So all of this is crazy. It's like beyond. It is like deep, infested murder. There's podcasts that will, like, if you want more on this, it is juicy horror. It is, but if you're into this, it's just unbelievable. Southern Gothic murder mystery crime thriller.
I mean, like, yeah. It is like bananas. Because I didn't even know all of that. I actually saw this story independent of you bringing it up to me. And it's like, lawyer hires like man to help us with his suicide so his son can get $10 million. And then I read it and it's like, and then I was like, oh my God, he probably wanted to commit suicide because his son and his wife, their murders have not been solved. And so maybe he's like, you know what? And I was like, maybe he had something to do with their murders. Like, maybe he pissed somebody off, and so somebody came back and killed his son and his wife, and he couldn't live with the guilt, so he wanted to kill himself, but then he didn't want to leave his youngest son with nothing, and so he devised this plan. But my thing is like, why would you call your brother? Just get in your car and go home. Because it's like, he got shot, it grazed him, and then someone called 911. It's like, no, just go home. Just get in your car and go home, or call him, or email him, or go to his house and be like, hey, I'm still alive, so we need to do this. Let's go back. Okay, I'm still alive. Let's set this up for tomorrow. I'll be same place, same time, same bat channel, same bat time. And now this is like beyond. This is bananas.
I like to talk about it. I literally might talk about it again on Friday. I love it I hate to say I love it because it's horrible, but it's like, it's unbelievable. So, like, if you want to re-talk about this and you're just learning about it, then you have 2 days to learn everything, and then we'll re-talk about your opinions and your theories. Because I'm like, I feel like, was that son, in like my wildest dreams, was that son gonna almost get $10 million after killing his like murdery brother and his mom and his dad? Like, and like, why is there like, who is the killer? Did the dad kill them? Like, did one of the family members of the person that was killed in the boat kill, like,
I would love that to be the case. I would love it if the person that they accidentally killed in the boat accident or whatever, the boat situation, was actually some like the help or someone of like, I don't know, just someone who wasn't on the same level of like getawayness of it. And they knew that this boy was not going to serve any time for accidentally killing their beloved Sarah. And so Uncle Billy Bob was like, well, we're just going to have to go fucking handle it ourselves the way, we do. Yeah. And that would make me like, stick it to the man or like whatever, even though this is terrible. The part of me would be like, yeah, okay.
You're just like,
did the mom deserve it? I don't think so. Maybe she was collateral damage, which is horrible.
Here's the thing. I think that I'm not quite sure exactly who was in the boat. Definitely he was driving, but I think that one other person of the family, like there could have been more people on the boat. So maybe, or maybe the mother was just there and like, you can't just like leave a witness. And here's the thing. It's just like, yeah, it was gunshot wounds was how the mother and the child, the son was gunned down. Sorry, obviously gunshot wounds. It makes no sense. But like multiple times, and it was in their hunting lodge. And yeah, the dad found them or whatever. And, there is 911 of the dad calling the dispatcher so you can hear him and judge whether you think that his reaction means something to you of some sort. But it does feel like specifically because they held such a firm grasp of the judicial system in that area and had ties from, like down the line.
The Rudy to the Tootie, ties every which way.
You're not gonna get that boy for anything unless you what's it called, boo? When it's like, oh, vigilante justice. It's not it's like old fashioned justice. It's something just.
I thought it was vigilante. I think that's right.
Just like, it's whatever it is. Yeah, it's just, now we're not saying you should ever do this and don't do this, but it just unfortunately is a real story that feels like a fictional story. It just, of course, feels like a crazy movie or a crazy book, and it's not over yet because we don't even know the answer, and their last name is murder, so it's just really hard. Okay. Okay,
we got a Venmo.
Oh,
yay. Thank you so much, Danielle, for the Venmo. We super appreciate it. I don't know, Dad. I don't know. Maybe I didn't tell you. Maybe you weren't on camera when I said that we weren't doing. I can't. Yeah, you were on camera when I said it. Great. I had a lot of thoughts in my head at one time, and there's that. Okay, so let's do quickly. Let's just jump to this one, the Bodyguard remake. I don't think that they needed to remake it. I wish that they had just like made a separate movie. Also, like if they're gonna remake the Bodyguard, part of me is like, does it need to be a white man and a black woman? Can it be a different combination? Well, I mean, I still want the woman to be a woman of color, but like, can the man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, I don't know. I'm like, don't remake it because that is perfect. It's capsule. It's perfect. It doesn't need to be remade.
Okay. I kind of just give a little backstory, which is she's referencing Deadline released an article today that they're going to remake The Bodyguard and attach could be possible choice Cardi B and Channing Tatum, which I'm okay. I'm team. Yes, I'm in. No, I'm in. I'm sorry. So she's wrong and I'm in, and that's fine. So you can really pick. And here it is, my loves. Who are you? Would you go see Channing Tatum as the bodyguard to a Cardi B, like a revamped version of The Bodyguard? Because I absolutely would. Oh, I absolutely. By the way, was crazy because she called me to like 2 days ago, was like, I'm watching Magic Mike and it was amazing. And I'm just like, oh, really? It's amazing. By the way, it's just like, you love Cardi B. You wouldn't see a version of The Bodyguard with Cardi B like rapping and she gets to quote F Channing Tatum. Are you insane? It makes no sense. I'm so excited. I want it to happen so bad. And the writer of it is the guy from The Inheritance, which is like a play on Broadway. Oh my God. I'm just like, oh, please, please. I feel like we've all been through so much. We all deserve this so bad. We deserve it. Wah, don't take it from us, Wah.
I love Cardi B the hands down, but an orator, she is not. I don't want to, I don't know. That's why I'm saying don't remake The Bodyguard. Just name it something different. It could have a similar premise. we can call it the Hood Bodyguard if we want. Like, we could be like, oh, you know that movie Stars Align, starring Channing Tatum and Cardi B? It feels a lot like The Bodyguard, so I'm just gonna call it the Ghetto Bodyguard. You know, like, but the name of it needs to be Stars Aligned, and it needs to not be The Bodyguard, because Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston were a whole moment. A moment we never saw coming. It's not like they had filmed videos before and all of a sudden it was this. Like, we never saw it coming. Okay, it just hit us up the side of the head, and it was so great because she was like this pop star, black pop star in the 90s, and this white bodyguard was like, I want you. And she was like, well, I want you too. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like I mean, to me, it was, for me as a young black child who, I want to dance with somebody. Yes, I was like into this. Now, a Cardi B Channing Tatum version of it, give me something. It's not exciting enough. It just sounds like it would be a hot mess. And like, I can't imagine Cardi pulling an entire movie and it not being unintentionally hilarious at some points, and or like too many Cardiisms. Like, I don't want to see a full movie of Cardi being like, that's right. I already have her Instagram and I love it. I cannot sit through an hour and a half of her being herself on TV.
Okay, everyone agrees with you. So literally, I just want to point out, like, I will say that literally no one likes it. Everyone agrees with you. So that's one thing. So this second thing is, okay, so I get, first of all, two things. I saw The Bodyguard, the musical, which was the campiest, worst thing I had ever seen. And I'm telling you, that was so bad that this has got to be better. Now, here's the second thing is, well, we can talk about that. The second thing is, would you prefer a different person in the Cardi B role? Like, not a great actress, but would you feel better about Beyonce?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why do you keep picking women who are not orators? Have you seen a Beyonce movie? Madame, even her fans say Beyonce cannot act. Like, I don't want to hear any, I don't want to hear like, oh, well, I don't want to hear any of that. That's my husband. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I can't do it. I don't want to hear it. So no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're going to remake it, I want it to be like someone who's really good. Like, maybe someone I don't know as the lead. And again, I would love it if it were like another woman of color, and the man can be anything. I don't care. But like, just something shocking. Because to me at the time, Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston were shocking, and they weren't the norm that we saw. I just, like, and I mean, Lindsay, I need you to come outside so we can fight. Who's the one who said the original? Yeah, I need you to come on out, sis. I need you to come on out so that we can fight. The movie was not terrible. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It was not terrible.
I don't think it's terrible, but the soundtrack was amazing. And even Queen of the Night is still one of my favorite songs to sing karaoke. And even B-side Michelle Visage, like that song, like Lovely Day, I'll take that. Not over any of the other Whitney Houston songs, but also great option from Summer of the Dragonfly. Jennifer Hudson would be really, really good. I think I can see that. I actually, okay, well, Waht's not feeling it, so here, great.
Go ahead. I'm just saying no for me. I don't think J. Hud is a good actress.
Okay, how about a little older, like Mary J. Blige or Jill Scott? Okay, so if it was Jill Scott, okay, so I want someone
tall.
Christopher Maloney.
Yes. I mean, he's a little old. He's old. He's like 50. I'm gonna say Kevin was 40. So, but yes, we're on the same right. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, how old is Jill? I'm so dumb. Like, this is how bad I'm. Like, how old is Jill Scott and how old is Christopher Maloney? Is it like more? If it's is it more than 10 years?
I feel like he's old. He's like, yeah, he's old.
Here, you talk while I find that out.
But yeah, I'd love Jill Scott as an option, or like, even if they wanted to put like Yeba, like, because I want it to be like, maybe it's a thicker, curvier pop star, or like songstress, or not has been, but like no longer on top of the charts person.
Okay, wait, I have a official answer. Jill Scott is 49.
Jill Scott is 49. Go ahead.
Christopher Maloney's 60.
Yeah, he was old. I told you he's old. He's still hot though, but he's old.
I would love that.
Oh. I just can't imagine a bodyguard being 40. So maybe he isn't a bodyguard. Maybe he's just like a lawyer. Can he be her lawyer?
Okay, what if he's head of security?
Okay.
Like, there's a bigger guy that like the two, like, you know, that's like probably like going through barricading through fans with her, but he always has his eye on her. I don't know. Okay. Are we almost time to when are we going to get to Met Gala? Jesus,
excuse me. You have somewhere to go? All right. So there's another true crime story, but we'll save that for another one. Really quick, I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's racist. So Balenciaga came out with a line of sweatpants that have boxers sewn into them. So that sweatpants, the gray and that burgundy, is one piece. And let me just take off the ticker so you guys can see the abomination that are these. Look, this is how they've put it on whatever website. This is how they've styled this person. Now, the person I saw it on originally was not black. However, it just feels no, not racism. It feels like cultural appropriation done horribly. Because who's leaving the house like this? Chris, this person is the woman who leaves the house like this, and the man who leaves the house like this is on drugs. They're super rich, and they're on drugs. They take opioids, and they like are kind of crusty. You know, they have like a little bit of crust right here and in the eye.
Money can't buy you class, honey, and I mean, that's not what anyone wants to see. Truly, you know, you can't do that. You know.
It's cultural appropriation because black men have been shitted on for years now for sagging their pants. And now Balenciaga has the nerve to have $1,300 sweatpants that have boxers sewn into it. And also, the color combination is fucking ugly. So if you're going to do it, at least elevate it and make it look streetwear and like cool. That looks stupid. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. And we can move on to what you want to talk about, which is the Met Gala. So ladies and gentlemen, the Met Gala happened this weekend or sometime. I don't know. And there was a lot of outfits that occurred. And I'm just going to put them up. And of course, you're going to say what you think about them.
Hi. So this is AOC, honey, with Megan Fox in the back. And the designer of the dress, I think her name is Aurora. I'm so sorry. I did write this down. I don't know where so many tabs are open in back. So, you know, like, so the theme of the Met Gala, America, honey, America. And so different iterations of what that meant for this person. So this very, you know, makes sense. You know, she's a politician. She's a liberal progressive. She wrote Tax the Rich on a white dress. And it's kind of literal, you know, because we get, you know, like, and that's what's happening in this picture.
Who is that in the red in the back?
Megan Fox.
Oh, and then the designer is the woman in white next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right.
Jesse's right. Aurora Brothers Versailles. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I said Aurora. Did I say Aurora? Did I say? I don't know what I
I don't
said.
know what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get back to that. Then the next thing we've got is this. I wanted to showcase some men because we rarely ever get to see what the men are wearing because usually it's boring AF. And I said to myself, Chance, thank you. I mean, listen, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't necessarily know how it represents America. But I never understand how any of the outfits represent America or any of the themes whenever they have them. Like I am too literal for that abstract thought. But I think he looks cute in general.
I didn't see this picture until now, and I just don't like that armband. Just makes me feel a little Nazi-esque, which just scares me. So I don't like it.
Moore's Life, hold on. Moore's Life just said that AOC is rich herself, which is not true. She's not rich. So there's that. I'm just gonna say that. Not true. Next thing is these two cutie tooties.
Ooh, I didn't see this either. Hi.
So this is Chloe and Haley. Did you watch the music video of one of them?
Yes. Mercy.
Is it good?
Have Mercy. Little too on the nose with Beyonce for me, because it made me feel like, oh, I just really wish I was watching Beyonce. This is so Beyonce-esque, and I get that even that Beyonce herself has had an evolution, and and early Destiny's Child obviously is quite a different Beyonce Knowles than the Beyonce of that we know and know her as Bay now, whatever. And so I want, obviously, both ladies are incredibly talented. Our sisters, like filming, I think, Little Mermaid and stuff like that. Yeah, it was very Beyonce, where that was the distracting focus for me, where maybe it's my age now, where maybe younger people are just like, this is hip hop. And I just am like, I know Beyonce so much that watching this, I can't even think about this person. I'm just like, Beyonce, like, oh, Beyonce,
I do like the pink outfit much more than I like the white outfit. Mainly, and I hate the white outfit's shoes. Like I know that I'm okay with the square toe, but this square toe with this strappy sandal, it looks like she's desperately trying to not have her feet. They're just so close to the edge. I would rather not see them.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, let's move on. And then, so here's another man. He's one of my faves in the world. However, his hair, I hate it, and this face, I don't like that he's making. This is Jean Levy's son, Dan Levy. So he's got two men look like two same-sex folks kissing on the front with like maybe an atlas or a map of the world or something, and like a puffy sleeve. I don't like the collar. I mean, let's face it, I don't like the whole thing. I don't like the whole thing.
It's like a play on, what, I get it though. It's a play on like old fashioned, silhouettes with a map and like a classic polo, which is very American, almost like Ralph Lauren polo, with obviously a political statement of, are those pearls or just, I wonder what kind of beads those are. Cause maybe those almost look like, those are not pearls, but, God bless, not political statement, but like a social progressive statement of two men kissing. So I'm into this. It knocks off a lot of things for me in, what we were trying to do here. So, and I think it makes a statement. And to me, this works for me more than Chance the Rapper's does. But, but it was just triggering to see that armband, personal, Yeah.
All right, next. We've got Debbie Harry doing a literal Americana situation, and I'm okay with it. I understand it, and it's Met Gala-ish. Is it the best, most beautiful thing I've seen? No, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, deconstructed. I love the jean, but this where she excels. I mean, I don't know. I think I can't stop staring as her hair and makeup. I mean, she looks fabulous.
Yeah.
And the cut of that jean shirt jacket is just exquisite and divine.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, now we've got Frank Ocean, who was on the carpet with this fucking doll whose eyes blinked and looks like mouth worked a little bit, and it was weird. How is this with the theme? I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. Okay. Nothing to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard to know. Like, okay, yeah, I saw this and I, definitely like truly hated it. But I don't. I just across the board, I didn't. It's a little. It's not couture enough for me. Like, the Met Gala for me. If I want it to be couture, artistic, and usually that means impeccable fitting and like tailoring in the silhouette form of whatever you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, I side note, I saw a really funny meme that somebody was like, okay, now is Frank, are we gonna have to go to Frank's house to get him to put another album out, or what do we need to do? And I was just like, it's so funny. I haven't paid attention to that very first album, and I honestly don't know what he looks like until this moment. So there's that. Let's go on to now. This is the showstopper. Should we keep? I'm going to keep the showstoppers for the end. I'm sorry, I can't do it right now. I can't show you that. Let's just go to them. The Currys. There's that. I just wanted to. He's a guy, so I wanted to show him. She didn't give me anything that I thought I would, need to talk about.
Does it read to me like I don't quite get the theme? This almost looks like like Versace or something to me. Like not Versace, but like I don't specifically see how this is Americana, much less. And maybe you're telling me that like it's a little shimmery, it's a little flappery, but like I think I would have needed another like moment from him. It doesn't feel Great Gatsby. It feels a little I don't know. It feels a little bit like a beautiful event you're going to, and not necessarily the Met Gala.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So we've got Cutie Tootie, Meg the Stallion. I thought she was really cute in this. It's cute.
It's very demure for her, and a big theme of this Americana was like a throwback to old Hollywood. And this definitely on top is giving me that Veronica Lake. But then you almost want something unexpected, like either something unexpected to give us like a little point of view from the person wearing it, who is Megan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, could a lot of other people wear this? Yeah. And I don't want that for her.
Yeah. It's so interesting because sometimes artists do it well, like Cardi and Rihanna. Like Cardi and Rihanna have understood the assignment every time. And I don't know that I've ever seen Meg yet in something that I'm like, she's got her right design team who understand how they can make her like do it,
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Let's see. So next is Lupita, which I didn't get how this was Americana either, but maybe the denim takes us there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was very cute. I loved her hair. It may from afar look like it has no rhyme or reason to it, but it's like swooped. So it's like the Megan style, but in an afro. So it's this if you did it to black hair. There's better pictures out there. I'm sure you have. The one you sent me was probably good. But if you look at the detail of it, yeah.
Okay. I wish I could see it. Yeah. I totally love the dress. I think it's so interesting. I think it's like French looking silhouette, like almost like that Christian Dior kind of like look or whatever. Like, and but of course, a fabric that us Americans know very well. It's that, Levi's. So.
Okay. Now we've got. Listen. People didn't like it. I don't know, Chris, is it cultural appropriation?
I don't understand how this is. I mean, like literally, like this is going to the Arabic restaurant, honey, and like the Showtime and la 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 la, and like ding 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 ding, and then she comes around, honey. She's always smiling. Big difference. I'll tell you the difference between a stripper and a belly dancer, and it's very important. And I need people who aren't Lebanese or Arabic to know they always smile. They're never gonna be like. They're always smiling. And it's obviously, they're not going to take anything off, but, they're going to like show off, like belly dancing. I don't get how this is American unless you're going to tell me it's Arab American. But then like Lourdes, like, is that a point of view that you have as, like
Italian woman?
As like, yeah, she's Italian / I think South Latinx. I think Carlos Leon was her dad, her dad, who is Madonna's personal trainer at the time. So this is Cher on top and like literally, belly dancer on the bottom. And I'm not quite feeling it.
Now, the thing I did love about it is that I feel like her body is her natural body shape. Like there's something about it that isn't as perfect and pristine, especially her belly area. Like I'm like, you look like a normal like a normal woman. Like it doesn't look sucked out and stuff having done to it. But yeah, so that's why I picked that one. Okay. Let's go a little bit basic again. Keke Palmer got a nice butt. I liked it.
Yeah. Did you see the meal? Do you have the picture of the meal that she took a picture of?
I don't have a picture of that, but I did see it.
Yeah, so she tweeted out a picture of the meal that they were served, and people said it looked like Fire Festival. And then they had to release a statement from the chefs being like, over like 10 chefs went and put together this menu or whatever. And it's like, oh, God bless. So anyway, it was hilarious. So yeah, she is served. Look at this shot. Could you imagine could you just imagine like ever in your life being sent like, look at you in this one moment, and that's what you get to see? Like, oh, yeah. Makes me happy.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good, really, really good. The meal looked gross. I must know Chris's favorite look of the Met Gala. I must know it. Needs meat. No. Okay. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you. So here's this. Now here's the truth. When I first saw Kim Kardashian, he was standing next to Kendall, and I was like, "Oh, is she her shadow?" Like I legitimately thought that, and then I saw that they actually came together, and this is supposedly Kanye underneath all this. And then I was like, "Okay, where is this a statement that we're supposed to pick up on? Because I didn't pick up on it." Chris?
Just the fact that it's a t-shirt. I tried to look up what this meant. Some people loved it. Like it's just a t-shirt fabric. I don't get it either. And I just feel like, yeah, I think that she thinks it was a fail because of the memes with her against Kendall. She doesn't like that. She doesn't feel like, because literally Kendall's there looking like a modern day version of My Fair Lady, which by the way, that doesn't make any goddamn sense about the Americana theme. Like, straight up that it's an English character that like Audrey Hepburn is portraying. I don't know. Anyway, so moving on. Point of the story is, or Julie Andrews, depending on if you're talking about Broadway. But point of the story is, I think she could have done something a little more glamorous, because that is usually her point of view. And I don't need her to have like a blacked out point of view. It's just like not what I want served by Kim Kardashian. I don't know. That's a personal opinion though.
I mean, I think that if he had done like a hood, like he's giving me Trayvon Martin, right? So this could have been a political thing from him at least to do like, very Americana, like hands up, don't shoot. But then I saw that there was nothing happening, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. And I guess it's getting people to talk about it. But Chris, why do you say that she probably hates the fact that it wasn't a killer?
I think that a lot of people are making fun of her look in the picture of her behind Kendall, the one you brought up, like either saying that she looks like Kendall's shadow or it looks like Kendall's about to be taken away by the ghosts and ghosts.
Oh my God.
Like a billion memes about what she looks like back there, and it's hilarious. And I just feel like I know she is fun. You didn't see that one, obviously. It looks like what I'm talking about. When the people in Ghost, the demons like come from the ground or like they just like take away. They're just like so dark. You're just like she was like she's about to take Kendall away. So yeah, so like I just feel like in those pictures when she's behind Kendall and she looks like a shadow. She's very vain, and she's known as being one of the most blobbity blue, gorgeous bluebity blahs in the blobbity blue world. And so I just feel like knowing her, I wonder if she looks at a picture of her and her sister and isn't like, huh.
Wait a minute. I saw a meme of her flying around Hogwarts like she was a Dementor.
I'll tell you, you remember when she went to the Met Gala in that mugler dress where she had to get that corset, honey, that made her waist that was like 19 inches or something ridiculous. And I feel like just like Beyonce did Homecoming at Coachella and was like, you know what? I'm going to tap out. I almost feel like Kim was like, I don't want to do it. It was too hard. Like it was too much work to like, and if I could, I'll just put me like in a black stocking. I'll look skinny. Black is very slimming, like you won't even, and I love the stories coming out being like, but don't worry, she had full face makeup on underneath that. And it's like, don't worry. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
Just is it smeared? Like, is it underneath all there? Like a shroud of Tehran? Like, we think wearing a mask was annoying. She wore full face Kardashian makeup and a big ass like sock over it. I mean, like, what does it look like underneath there, honey? Like, talk about makeup a Mario contour.
Okay, let's move to these two. So Rihanna was doing like a hoodie situation, and it was a less literal version of it. And I mean, like I said, as always, Rihanna's always okay. I just hate that this is her boyfriend, and I don't know what he's doing, and I don't like him. Go ahead.
I mean, this is like two stoners who are like being cozy by a fire and then had to go out and get snacks, right? That's what I feel. Like they were like, dude, I just like, but if we had like some cheese, it'd be so good. And they were just like, yeah, but I'm so cold. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. Just wrap that grandma yarn blanket around you and I'll grab this black duvet and we'll just like shuffle out and like no one will see us. It's so cold outside. We will be cozy together at the CVS. And then like, honey, they just like showed up on this red carpet. Now, having said that, I love her. And having said that, I don't care about him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is hilarious. This was a really hilarious take of this. I hope you guys are like here for it. All right. So let's see. I think that's it for the ones that I was like, okay, now here's the second to greatest because obviously I think she is the best. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at J-Lo. Okay, let's look at another guy. Look at this! She's giving us Native American. She's giving us like Western. I love it. Chris, I feel like you don't love it.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be very, very honest. We've been seeing a lot of J-Lo, and it reminds me of when J-Lo got overexposed in the early 2000s. Remember, we didn't see J-Lo for a very long time because she was going to happen again. This person has been in the air. VMA, Venice Film Festival, DG, she is just, honey, Met Gala. I mean, then like traipsing through Italy with her, like with Ben Affleck and kissing in a mask with Ben Affleck, like, I mean, the kissing in a mask pictures, by the way, is LOL. Wow, did I see that thing that it was like, this is how long the pandemic has been?
Yeah, but I didn't understand it.
Okay, it was Ben Affleck kissing his girlfriend that started the pandemic in a mask, and then kissing J-Lo in a mask. That's what that picture was.
It's been so long that that he's had 2 girlfriends.
Yes, where he feels necessary to have paparazzi pictures where they're both in masks kissing. Okay, I really need someone to tell me in the comments and or when this is posted, because I don't live a life right now where I'm just like walking around traipsing, kissing someone in masks. Is someone in this world with a significant other where you go out in public and you kiss each other with masks on? Do you? No, I just want to know, like, is that a thing? Because Ben Affleck does it and can't stop doing it. And here's the thing. This is the reason why I can't, first of all, JLo's had a lot of looks this summer, and nothing's going to beat for me right now the Dolce & Gabbana look when they had all those things. So this one, and I get that it's like Western and that's her thing. In the back did look like a pony. I almost thought you were going to show that. And I think that, I guess she's being overexposed for me, where I am now just being like, my God, J-Lo everywhere, J-Lo here, J-Lo there, J-Lo, like, well, J-Lo's underneath this chair, honey, J-Lo's gonna come out of my closet, honey, like tonight, I'm like, turn over my bed, it'll be like, J-Lo's there, like.
He's like, hi, Chris.
Waiting for your bed.
And I gave you all my trust. Would you vote for me? Yes, bitch, we would. But here's the deal. Like, I love it. It makes me hopeful that like one day I could be a 52-year-old megastar and people still like want to see my body. I think she's doing something for her generation. And I think it's important. And I love the fact that she's back in the media. I love the fact that her daughter is able to see her like killing it like this. And so, I mean, I see what you're saying. I just feel like if not her, who else? That's what I thought. If not J-Lo, who else?
You know what? That's true. I like that. I love that point. It's a very valid point. Okay.
All right. Here's, I forgot about these other ones. This is real quick. What did you think of this? I hate the pants. And this looks basic. Like, where are they going? He also looks like a lesbian. He looks like that he is a stud or like butch girlfriend.
You know what? You're going to hate this. I like him more than I like her. She's just dressed to go to a beautiful event.
Yeah.
That's not Met. That can literally be, like, is that the opening night of the Met, of the Opera House? So like or like a beautiful, like the New York City Ballet, like, I mean, how gorgeous it would be and truly stunning, and her hair looks amazing. What a beautiful color. I want to cut my hair again. Well, anyway.
You're looking at this hair and you can see something besides brown?
I see blonde.
Okay. Who is this person?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, you put this in the, so I took it so that you could.
This is my top male look. This is my top male look. He is, I think, like such a fashion icon. Like, he does it a little better than me from Harry Styles, but I appreciate the Harry Styles point of view. But like, Timothy comes at it such a different way. Look at the top. I'm obsessed with that like double-breasted jacket, and then on the bottom this very Americana sweatpants, and then like lived-in Converse. I mean, this is it for me in the man sense. Yeah.
Who is this person?
That's Billie Eilish and Oscar de la Renta. So some people say that she won. I think it was incredibly beautiful and played upon the, old Hollywood theme. I need something to give me a wow factor more so than Billie Eilish, like at the Oscars, which this could also be. So look how specific I am. You really need to understand the assignment, as they say, and the assignment, it's not just Americana, but is giving me an artistic POV through the theme that is also fashion overall, because this is an installation for a fashion art installation at a museum. Like, this is what this is. Like, this is a celebration of that. So it needs to be a celebration of fashion as an artistic form. Not just to look pretty. So this to me is gorgeous, but it's not, I want a little more. This is very like, this is a masculine version of AOC. Very similar. So this is Caroline Murphy. She is a Democratic representative of New York, and she played, obviously, did this suffragettes for women costume. Now she has had an interesting past. She once got in trouble dressing the floor in 2001 in full hijab to discuss Taliban women rights, but came off as being like a white woman parading around in a costume. Remember when was it Nancy Pelosi that had that like African print thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, just
all right. So here are the two big ones for me. One, yes, bitch. I fucking love this kid. Like, I don't know when it happened. I can't sing not one of his songs. But anytime he is in the news upsetting people, I am here for it. First of all, it was like an unveiling. He gave us I mean, here's the deal. Going with what you're talking about with the theme, he did British. Okay. There are no knights in the United States. Okay. That jacket is of the royalty. Not the jacket, but the overlay or whatever this cape is, definitely is beautiful. And then he unveiled to show himself as this knight or in armor. And then this bodysuit, yes. Chris, what do you think?
I mean, that's it. I mean, that is like, again, another just like man fashion icon and someone who's really living in his star quality, like I'll be honest. Do I understand the relevance to the assignment? No. So these are not my favorite looks. I go back to Timothy for that, but he's definitely having fun. And I mean, yeah. So I would say he's living his life. I have nothing bad to say about him. These are fun looks. Like it's not my fave.
Okay. And then last, but definitely never in this lifetime least.
Yes. That's my favorite. I was like this whole time, like, is she gonna pick my favorite? That's my favorite.
I don't understand what it has to do with Americana, but maybe there's those amber waves of grain. Is that what that is? I don't know. But I mean, Imana is 72 years old. Okay. Fashion model of the world. Okay. I watched House Party 2 the other day. She was in it. And I said, Iman's in the House Party 2? Who knew? Okay. She is beautiful. I mean, she's like 82 years old. So yes. Yes. Okay. What is it? Amber Waves of Green, Chris? What is it?
I think it is. And I'm just so happy that because I literally was like, am I going to have to text Waht? I'll be like, oh, my favorite, by the way, is Iman. This is gorgeous. It gives me like Statue of Liberty-esque or like a gleaming woman that represents a hope, future, the light emanating. Like, I feel like she is everything in this. I like, again, the deconstruction of the skirt, the fact that she wears pants underneath it. I'd like the headdress, the ways that she, of course, is carrying herself. Like, it's just, it's breathtaking. I can't. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Some people say fireworks. I could see that too. My God.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like she's glowing. It's like, it is. Oh, she's 66. I just was like throwing out numbers. The first time I was like, she's 72. Then I was like, she's 82 years old, you guys. Actually, she's 66. I wanted her to be older. But she looks amazing. And a part of me is like, let's talk. I wish I could zoom in on this makeup because I don't believe what's happening. I feel like we're seeing a Photoshop version of her every time I see it. And I just want to see her. But yeah, I think that's all that I have as far as the pictures of the Met Gala, guys. Chris, some people wanted your opinion on somebody by the name of Grimes, and somebody wanted your opinion on Kendall, but you already gave your opinion on Kendall.
I did get my opinion on Kendall, which is basically that she did like a beautiful version, an updated like sexy girl version of My Fair Lady when Audrey Hepburn comes out in the final ball, and I'm a big fan and I know it very well, and it is gorgeous. I don't quite see how it's the theme. Again, unless it's like, I guess it's an American movie, but it's a British character. Like literally the entire play is about a British person trying to learn how to be eloquent and like, you know, all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night, you know. So I was like, Americana? Like, okay, well, you do you. And then Grimes had this like very interesting look. I actually really liked Grimes. Also, I liked Grimes, and I liked the look of Haley Steinfeld, and everyone talked about that one too. Not like to be favorites, but I think both of those girls definitely had way engaging and intriguing looks that, to me, were trying to do something beyond just being really ridiculously gorgeous like Kendall, you know, like where you're just like, I mean, listen, here's the thing. Do I know Kendall's point of view? I mean, as a style, maybe she's kind of 70s and kind of like loose and tousled. Her hair will be back, you know, pulled back. She leans into like less makeup and she lets like other people do that. Besides that kind of manufactured aesthetic, like I don't see the kind of daringness or danger that you have when someone who is like an artist truly makes a fashion statement that like aligns with themselves. So anyway, yeah, VCT, I agree with you.
I'm sorry, who's Haley?
Steinfeld or Seinfeld? It's Haley Seinfeld. Sorry, right? I got it confused. Wait, Yeah. But it's because, you know, I don't really know who she is. She's like a younger star, but like, remember My Love, like in the text.
Yeah.
They were saying, they were like, she looks completely different. Like people had to literally be like, who is that? And some people were like not into the fact that they didn't know who it was, but some people were like, whoa. And I thought it was because, you know, I thought it was interesting. She looked completely different.
But you thought this was a great outfit? Huh. It looks like Coral Reef to me a little. All right, and let me look at Grimes. I don't know what Grimes is.
A lot of girls, and you didn't show them, which is totally fine. A lot of girls did, and maybe a lot of people did like a floral applique on what looks like nude or there was a lot of floral appliques. And one, I remember, I forgot who exactly, they had said was using flowers from the 50 different states. But
that was a Bernardino piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was surprised in how many dresses just had flowers on them. Like, I was like, oh, is that? That didn't really register a lot as being Americana to me either. But yeah,
Nikki Tutorials had a flowers outfit on as well.
Yeah, she did, and she looked gorgeous. I mean, you know, it's like she did look gorgeous, and I do feel it had more of an artistic representation than quote unquote just a beautiful dress. I'm just saying I'm not quite, I maybe have to do my research on why the flower theme was like so prevalent. I must be missing something.
Yeah. All right, you guys, this is an extra special long one for you. Do you want to talk about what you're into? Do you have anything that you're into?
We talked about Lupita's look. It was the jean look. And we talked about Kendall Jenner's we're talking about. Just want to get those done. And then what am I into? Yes, I have things. So what I'm into, you know what? I'm into air scents. You know, I love sensory stuff. Like, I love it. Like, I love a candle that smells good. Like, you know this about me. I am so super excited. Let me just tell you, I'm taking sommelier training, which is like a fun thing because I like wine so much. And during my sommelier class, there's this thing called L'Anes du Vin, which is a smelling kit you can buy. Anyone can buy it, that prepares one for isolating the scents so that you can isolate them when you taste them on your palate and smelling them. It's really exciting. So it's almost like games you can play where you literally can have these vials and you're like, whatever. So I want to get it. I haven't gotten it yet. But he pulls out a vial and he's like, Chris, tell me what it is. And I'm like, it's like 52 vials of the scents of the universe. I mean, whatever it is. I don't know what the scents are exactly, but I'm assuming it's probably like cherries or whatever. So I smell it and I'm like, and he's like, it's a fruit. And I was like, strawberries. And I was right. And it was like a huge moment of being proud of myself because I didn't think that I could just like smell something and out of the blue be like strawberries. It's not a strawberry I'm smelling. It is like white liquid. It's a liquid, it's like, there's no, and like, it's a vial of like, who knows what. I'm just like, it's like blind smelling. So having said that, your girl thinks about smelling a lot. And when it comes to air fresheners, I can't do Glade. I can't do any of that, like air effects, like Febreze, like it's truly disgusting for me. And I'm so sorry. It's like that chemical smell I cannot do. So it's very hard to find the kind of air fresheners that one would want that it also is accessible because it's like at CVS and stuff like that. So AirSense is a brand that you can usually get at like any of your any of your pharmacies. Maybe you are not going to find the lavender scent because I got this on Amazon, but you will find the lemon or the orange or lime scent. Both orange and lime are fabulous, and they really mask odors in a very neutral and like natural way. Like the orange smells like someone is just cutting up the juiciest orange just like underneath your nose. You're just like, oh, it's just orange, so like in your bathroom or in whatever, like it's just the greatest. So look up AirSense if you are someone that just wants like a fresh smell and just like especially if you use Glad or if like that's your thing, you can really do better. Wow.
I'm into Halloween. I'm so excited. I have been looking, I was trying to talk to Chris about what I was going to be for Halloween. And I said a glamorous witch, which she was like.
No, you didn't. No, you did not say a glamorous witch.
Sorry. I said a glamour witch. And Chris said, that's weird that you would like, that's a thing. Like a glamour witch is a thing. And I was like, well, it's a witch that isn't like ugly. So then I was like searching around for glamour witch costumes on Amazon and Morticia Addams came up. And I was Morticia Addams for Halloween when I was 9 years old. And I think it's time to resurrect the Morticia Addams. I mean, I had a whole long wig on. My sister attempted to dye a dress black, a white dress black. However, it was polyester. And if you know anything about man-made fabrics, they don't dye very well. So I had a gray Morticia Addams dress and she sewed the bottom of it and I wiggled around the neighborhood. So yeah, I got mine. This is from Dollar Tree. Everything here is from Dollar Tree. I have some items coming or already came from what's that place called? Amazon. And here's like a spider web. This is for the mantle, but I'm gonna put it behind me here, and it's like a web. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. But I gotta do it closer to the time because I'm the cutest Tootie, whom I love so dear to my heart, is a destructive individual, and he will come in here. And this will be halfway down the hallway and it'll be ridiculous. I also got this one, which I'm gonna put somewhere else in this room. And then with this, there's a whole set because it's for your mantle. And I was like, I have a mantle, but I've decided that I'm not gonna spend my money decorating this entire house for any of the fall holidays, winter holidays, because I'm the only person who cares. No, that's not true. I'm the only person who's willing to spend their hard-earned money on these decorations. And to buy decorations for a whole 2-story home, inside and outside, is a lot. And I don't have it in the dock. I don't have any more money. But anyways, here's some bats. And I'll put some bats around place. Here's some lights. So at some point, this will be lit. Like I said, closer to the holiday. Like maybe I'll do it like October 1st. And then here's some more bats. And then here's some like spider webbing. And yeah, that's what I'm into is Halloween. And it is halfway through February, which means it's almost Halloween.
I love everyone saying like what they're doing. It's so cute. Oh, Danielle, you're gonna have so much fun with your family. I also ordered my big piece. My family and I are gonna be Looney Tunes characters, and I'm also Danielle, a problematic character, which is sorry. I'm Pepe Le Pew. So Pepe Le Pew had been canceled. I don't know that, but Pepe Le Pew has been canceled, and so I'm Pepe. I am Pepe Le Pew, but I'm not gonna, be like trying to sexually assault anyone. I'm just going to like have like a little kitty with me, and I'm just gonna have like a little spray bottle with some sort of smelly, yummy spray, right? But it'll be like my skunk spray that like people will like come up to me and I'll just be like, oh wait, I sprayed my. I don't know, be like, it'll smell good. And then I have this like huge skunk tail that I got at Amazon, and I'm hoping will come, and I'm hoping it works. But it has like this belt that says you can put your phone in it, and I am just afraid that the belt is going to be like so small, where I'm just like, this is a child's belt, or like someone from a country where, my God, like they don't have the obesity rates that America does. God bless, God bless. So but I have to work on my French accent. Oh, I'm still gonna do it too. I'm excited.
Yeah. So that's it. All right, guys. You guys been with us for an hour and 25 minutes, and we want to thank you guys so much for your dedication and your support of us. Chris will be. You can find Chris on her social media platforms as listed below. And Chris also has a show on Fridays at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time called Following. Tell us more.
Well, last week, Waht called during it, so I'm happy that she told you the time of it. So it's like she knows. So like, I'm just kidding. I'm making fun of her, but she knows it. Yeah. So what is it today? Wednesday. So I will go live 1:30 p.m. on Friday for my following, which is all the stories that I've been following. And surprise, surprise, I think I need to talk about murder more. So, but there's also this other one, the Piro, the Leandro case. I think that you guys, it's like the girl whose boyfriend will not talk to the authorities about where she is, even though he was last to see her and they were traveling through America, and he has her van, and it's super crazy. So that's also happening. And then just other stories that will probably be revealed tomorrow that I'll go comb through the airways and early Friday. And then they go back and do Sunday for 90 Day Fiance. I also started to watch Bears All, which I think Waht started to watch too, because we share the same Discovery Plus account. And I don't know why. I wish Discovery Plus would give us separate people to be like on your login screen, because then you could like watch things and have your own, because I'm like, oh, wow, I'm gonna like mess up Waht's things if it started from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like profiles is the word, profiles. So I do want to talk about Bears All. Anyway, other than that, my loves, like Waht said, you can follow me Instagram and Twitter. Down there it says at Chris L. Farah, the L's for Lebanese, or I have a private Facebook group that's Vanity Farah, and that's all my biz. Go ahead, Waht.
All right, you guys, I'm going to have my Love After Lockup video. I'm going to go live on Saturday, and then I'll go live on Sunday. So I think my thing is Saturdays and Sundays and Wednesdays. I think that's what my life is right now. The moment I say it, though, it'll all change. So thank you guys for joining us. That's it. I have to go to the bathroom so bad, but I just need to end this right now. So y'all have a wonderful evening. Be you, be true, and find your place. Bye.
Her place is going to the bathroom, and take care of yourselves like she's doing in One Other, stand up for what you believe in, make art. We love you so much, and God bless.
Bye. Oh, wait. Thank you for the super chat. Someone sent Jessica. Thank you so much for that super chat, girl. Our Cash App. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Bye.